hit about eight or 9 minutes, give me a heads up so I know. And I expect this portion will be done sooner than that. Is it, okay, we're recording it. Hey. Okay, so the first tool I want to talk to you guys today about today is Blogger. Now, how many of you all have seen Blogger in the past? Okay, so you know what a blog is, right? Okay. I thought I would give you guys a few examples of some, and then we'll talk about ways we could use them to collaborative methods we could use to reach parents. But I'll show you one that I'm doing right now, just for giggles. Oops. Now you'll notice that I have several blogs. You don't need to worry about having like 4 or 5 different blogs like I do. Okay, so this is a family blog. And if you were an instructor, you would probably have a classroom type blog. But I want to talk to you about the kind of elements you can include in your blog. So, as a teacher, you're looking at taking photographs of your class, of your students. Also realize we do deal with FERPA. So we don't want to put too much student information out there, but this blog can be private, shared only with the parents. And if that's the case, you should be okay. You know, when you're dealing with special needs kids, you guys know as well as I do that when you're dealing with, somebody read my mind, what am I thinking of? IEPs, very personal information, not to be shared with others. So you may want to have multiple blogs per groups of different children, okay? Anyway, this is a blog, and this is actually done recently, and my smart board's not working.
It's not working.
I'll tell you, this is just aggravating.
Yeah, I'm done.
Thanks. I really like having my smart board work, so. Okay, we're back in business. Okay, so let's take a look. Photographs. Photographs are a very easy way to get information to parents. For example, students' work. You can assess students for take pictures of their classwork. You want to share it with the parents? It's one easy way to do it. Not only that, this one's a little more tricky, and you need a camera, kind of like what we're doing here, but video. It's really, really easy to take a video and embed it to YouTube, or upload it to YouTube, and stick it into a blog. Now, how do I do this? How do I create a blog entry? Let me give you a quick example. This is free to begin with. Costs nothing. How many of you have a Gmail account? A lot of you do. Well, guess what? You've already got a Blogger account. You just don't know it. Blogger is included. Gmail bought them a few years back. So let me go ahead and kick back to Blogger real quick. I will do a little test entry just for fun. And I'll go to Russ the Education Nerd. Okay, so how do I actually create a blog post? Well, it's pretty easy. Let me get to the right place. It's kind of hard to see on the smart board, isn't it? So let's find create a new post section. Oh, there it is up here at the top. New post. And let's name our special needs child John Doe. Today's events for John Doe. So I might say, today, John had a wonderful day in school. So let's pretend John is Asperger's or maybe autistic. Oops. There were no changes to his schedule. You guys know how autistic children love to have their schedules changed. Okay, so that might be the beginning. Then we might take a picture of John. Well, let's go find a photograph real quick. Let's just look up children. Oh, I can't type. You know, it's always hard to type when people are watching you. Okay. We'll pretend this is Jane Doe. Save image. Put it on the desktop. Okay, now let's see a menu right across the top here. This is picture, this is video. We're going to do picture. And we browse for our picture, and we click on desktop. And then we should be able to scroll down through. There she is. And I want to put this to the right of the text and upload. And it's going to put a nice little picture right next to my text about Jane Doe having a non-eventful day. Let's take a look. This is what we call HTML code. Don't panic when you see that. Just click Publish Post. Now we're going to view it. There's John. There's our post. Really easy to do. It takes all of 5 or 10 minutes at most. Of course, the more elaborate you get, the more difficult it gets. So you may want to stick with pictures. But this is a great way to reach parents. Or if you have, a group of children in your class that you want to reach. You could do a class blog. You're not limited to just one child. Really, the great thing with technology is you're limited to your imagination. Okay? Questions about just general blogging?
Do we need to create a Gmail account to be able to do that?
You have to have a Google account. And Gmail is the easiest way to get a Google account. But that's what I would recommend. Yes, ma'am?
I'd just like for you to demonstrate one more time.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, let's scroll up the top. See what says new post? I'm going to click there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type over here. We'll call this day 2. How are we doing on time, guys?
7.
7 minutes? Okay. Day 2. Today was not a good day. Lots of unexpected changes to our schedule. Sad face. All right, and let's go ahead and open up another tab, and we'll do sad kids. Oh, there we go. That is perfect. Okay. Save it to the desktop. Save. All right, now we'll close out our little tab here, and we go back to our picture. We browse for it. There we go. I want to put this on the left-hand side, just for giggles, because I can put it wherever I want to. I want to make it a little bit smaller. Click Done. Again, this is just HTML code. Don't panic when you see it. Just click Publish Post. Now we're going to view it. Today was not a good day. Lots of unexpected changes.
It's been 8 minutes.
All right, now questions about Blogger? Yes, ma'am.
What about privacy issues if you don't want other parents to say about that?
Well, you notice there's a URL here. You can make your blog private. If you're doing one for just one child or one family, just only give them that URL. The odds of somebody finding that blog
8 minutes.
without knowing where to begin to look are astronomical. There's millions of blogs out there. Okay. Other questions? Yes.
What if you wanted, like, say you posted that, but you realized, oh gosh, I misspelled 3 words? How do
Okay,
you change that?
if I made a mistake, oh dear, I'm a bad teacher because I can't spell. Let's go back, and we can actually go into our blog. I gotta find the right place. Hang on, guys. Click into here, and it's different on each blog because it's kind of hard to find sometimes. But there's a way you can go back and edit. I've just got to find it. Bear with me, please.
You got 30 seconds.
It's okay. We can go over it.
Okay.
Edit posts. You see all the posts that show up
Yeah,
right there?
Okay.
So I might go back to day 2. I might edit. Now, this HTML pops up again. That's not a big deal. Just click on Compose, and it kicks back to this, so you know where you're at. So I might want to say many unexpected changes instead of lots of. Sounds a little more professional. And then I just publish the post again. I view the post. and we have many unexpected changes instead of lots of.
Now, could
And I
you,
can go back in and delete it the same way?
You can go back in and delete posts as well, absolutely.
could you, take that and download it to like a file, so you don't have to do double work? Like a notes file or something?
What I would recommend that you do if you want to do that is do your posts inside of a Word document first.
Uh-huh.
And then when you're done, copy and paste your Word document right into the edit area. Okay?
So if you're gonna use it as a journal and keep
Right.
track of what you did that day.
Do it in a Word document first.
Okay, good idea.
Questions? Go ahead and stop that, would you please?